What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do a supplement haul. We're going to go over everything that's here, its benefits for me, and why I use it, and how often I use it. So let's start with up here in the front. We've got creatine monohydrate from BodyTech. All right, so there's 102 servings in here. So I'm wanting to make sure I got plenty. We got 2 tubs. It's about 204 servings. For me, it's about 175. Maybe a little less because I take about 7.5 grams a day. I don't take the normal 5. So I take the 7.5 because I feel that better represents my lean muscle mass and, my body composition. If you read some studies, they'll show you that you'll want to take creatine based off of like height, weight, and how much lean muscle mass you actually have. So the minimum is usually like 5 grams, but some people can take up to 20 grams a day if they wanted to. And some people actually need to, like somebody that's probably the size of Thor Jorgensen, I think that's his name, the strongman. He would probably be closer to that 20 gram limit. At least that's my guess. I'm not 100% positive, but based on the science I've read, that would be closer to the truth. So we got creatine monohydrate. What this is going to do is creatine helps with ATP production. ATP is the energy that your body uses to make contractions. So I feel like a lot of this is in the way. I'll just be over here. So it's the energy your body uses to make contractions. So, for example, if your body's used to running out of ATP on, let's say, your 10th rep of 135 pounds on a bench press, okay, this can help you produce more ATP to hopefully push through that 10 rep limit that your muscles can do and get you maybe to that 11 or 12. So this just helps your body create more ATP, and ATP comes from, carbs being turned into glycogen, and then being released as ATP. There's like a transition there. It's a whole process, but yes. So this can help you break through plateaus. It's also one of the most studied supplements on the market. I believe this has been studied for well over probably 70 years, to be honest. So one of the best products you can get, creatine monohydrate. There's 3 different types of creatine, but I'm not going to go into the other 2. There's creatine HCl and crealkaline. I think crealkaline is bullshit. Creatine HCl can be useful if you have digestive issues with creatine monohydrate. All right. Moving forward, I'm going to put these guys over here. We've got, let's do our essential amino acids. All right. So we've got 3 of these guys. Boom, boom, and boom. We've got the Kryptonite Crusher flavor from BodyTech. This is like their Superman collab or their DC collab. It was pretty cool. It tastes like kiwi, like lemonade or something like a kiwi. Yeah, like a kiwi lemonade. Or kiwi lime. That's probably a better way to describe it. Super tasty, very refreshing. Now, the reason I got these specifically, not just for the discount because I work there, but because of the quality of EAA we have here. So I'm just going to show you guys. So we can see that there's about 11 grams of EAAs in here, which is awesome. That's one of the better products that we have on the shelf at the Vitamin Shop in terms of like EAAs. Redcon 1 makes a good one. Raw Nutrition makes a good one, and then so does Gorilla Mode. But this is the best one that I have on the shelf. Super fire. All right, EAAs. Why specifically EAAs? So essential amino acids, your body does not naturally create them. Your body will naturally make branched chain amino acids. So essential amino acids are the most important amino acids to complete protein synthesis because they're harder to come by. So you need a lot more of them in your diet or supplemented to be able to have high quality proteins in your body and to produce protein synthesis. So this is a super great product. I love it. I think it could also be useful like not just intra workout, but throughout the day. I remember seeing Mountain Dog, John Meadows. I watched a video of him talking about how the essential amino acids were actually kickstarting protein synthesis during a workout versus taking the branch chain amino acids. So check out that video. John Meadows, Mountain Dog, if you know who he is. Very smart, very well educated in the bodybuilding realm, and yeah, great guy. So these. Okay. Let's do some of these guys. All right, so right here we've got ProbioCare probiotics. Okay, men's probiotic, 50 billion colonies. What's that? 33 in live strains. So the reason why this is a good one is not just because of how many colonies, but because of the amount of bacteria. The more bacteria, the more variations of bacteria in our body can produce a healthier gut flora. So a better ecosystem for food and other things to happen like hormones and whatnot. So a lot of things happen in your stomach, not just digestion. So this is going to create a proper ecosystem, a healthy ecosystem for all of your bodily functions to occur properly. All right. Super good. This is a 1 a day. I got 2 here just because this will be 120 days. Let's do these guys up top. So these are fermented BCAA. Okay, so there's a 4-to-1 ratio. Whoops. There's a 4-to-1 ratio in here. Okay, just so you guys can see it, it's leucine, isoleucine, and I believe valine. All right. So leucine is one of the more important amino acids because you need about 7 grams of leucine for protein synthesis to start. So I'm making sure that I'm getting that exactly through 1 scoop of this, which is 3 grams leucine, and 4 grams leucine in here. So that's 7. Definitely hitting that, right? So that's all this is. It's just extra amino acids to add to this. This is like my pre-workout drink. I take the creatine with the amino acids, with all of those shits, and then I also take it with carbohydrates. So this is Karbolyn. I've taken a few different carbohydrates over time, but Karbolyn has always been, I guess, the number one for me. That's the one I've used the most. Karbolyn, what's so good about it? Well, it's just a fast digesting carb. It's just like, it's already broken down essentially to the most simple form possible, which is basically, it's like straight sugar, but it's not. It's let's see, I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's super fast absorbing, and the energy is, I guess, sustained. So Karbolyn is derived from, I believe, pea starch? No. Derived from potato, rice, and corn. So it's a homopolysaccharide. So it is super broken down. It's already, like, as soon as you eat it, it's in the bloodstream. It's already there. Really good for replenishing glycogen levels, providing that ATP, and also assisting the creatine. At least that's how I've kind of perceived the science behind it. And yeah, keeps me nice and full. Also adds adds to my caloric intake throughout the day. All right, so we got Karbolyn. I'm gonna put these on over here. Next, let's do fish oils. All right, we've got the Wild Alaskan mini fish oils now. Wild Alaskan, all that means, like, essentially these are directly sourced from Alaskan pollock, and I'll show you guys right now so you can see. They're directly sourced from Alaskan pollock, right down here at the bottom. Boom. Pretty fire. So good dosage on these guys. Yes, you do have to take 2, but it's because they're small. They're super tiny. So in these, you get 1,375 total omega 3s. All right. So the most important things, at least that I believe a fish oil provides, is EPA and DHA. Now, EPA is, I don't know how to pronounce these words, but EPA is more focused on cardiovascular health, and DHA, I believe, is more focused on your eyes. So DHA is good for eye health, EPA is good for heart health, and also I think brain health as well. So fish oil, super good. It's an omega-3 fatty acid. Your body needs omega-3s or fatty acids in general to function properly. You need, if you don't have like omega-3 in your diet or in your system at all, you could have some serious cardiovascular issues and a lot of other complications. So fish oil, good for overall health. And for me personally, I use it because it's important for my heart to stay healthy. Being that I am on testosterone and primobolan, I need to make sure that I'm staying healthy. So the omega-3, fire, great for that. Okay, Ceylon cinnamon. I have 3 of these guys. Now, Ceylon cinnamon specifically, and not regular cinnamon. I think Ceylon cinnamon is very strong. It's a lot higher absorbed in the body, or more absorbable. And so I take 1,200 milligrams with just about every meal, 4 meals a day, just because I'm trying to regulate my blood sugar. My blood sugar has always persisted to be high, and over the years, I've had trouble like trying to keep it down and keep my insulin sensitivity at a normal level. So right now I'm waking up about 100. It's about 100. I don't know what the measurement is for it. I don't remember, but I'm at 100 every morning, and that's like a good place where I'm at right now. From where I was previously, I was at like 116, like 120. So the Ceylon cinnamon's definitely been helping me a lot. It's 1,200 milligrams. I take 2 with just about every meal. Especially the ones that are definitely like higher simple carbohydrates. We've got pregnenolone. Okay, this one, pregnenolone. It is meant for hormonal support. So, in my blood results, I think it was in like November, my blood came back and my estrogen was basically completely crashed, like 7. My estrogen was 7. So not good. They Transcend wanted to put me on pregnenolone and DHEA, but for a pretty hefty price. So I went to the vitamin shop knowing that I could get these for cheaper, and I bought them. So this is 30 milligrams pregnenolone. I've been taking that for a while. I was taking 50 milligrams DHEA, but now I'm taking 25. And I also ordered that too, but it's not here with me. I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail. So the DHEA and the pregnenolone together help me with my estrogen support. It's increased my estrogen, and it's definitely helped me put on new tissue. So stoked about that. Berberine, okay? Berberine HCl. Berberine is a plant. You can get these, just about anywhere. It's just an herb. Berberine is also super important for me in regulating my blood sugar. I think that these two combinations together, the berberine with the Ceylon cinnamon, has been an absolute game changer for me in terms of my blood sugar reduction and insulin sensitivity retention. So, yeah. Next, we've got Miracle Fiber. Well, so I heard a knock. I went downstairs, and we definitely got my protein in here, and probably the DHEA, and one other product I want to show you guys. But let's go back to this Miracle Fiber. So it's insoluble fiber. It is inulin, and it's good for helping you poop better. Produces regularity, and yeah, definitely good if you eat a lot of protein or don't eat a lot of fiber. Glutamine. Glutamine, awesome for recovery. Oh, hold on. think my cat's trying to get out. All right, glutamine. So I've got glutamine it's great for recovery. It could also help with your gastrointestinal health. If you're gonna do the gastrointestinal health route, it's gotta be 10 grams in the morning, fasted, empty stomach, just glutamine, water, drink that shit, and call it a day. And then, but I use this for recovery specifically. So I take a lot of shit intra-workout. All right, next we got my Ultimate Man Gold, super strong multivitamin. It's got like 80 to 150 milligram B complex, which is pretty fire. Really good men's health blend in here with beta-sitoral, saw palmetto, maca, all at good dosages. Antioxidant blend, resveratrol, alpha-lipoic acid, digestion. This shit's fire. You do have to take 3, and they are a little large, but get over it. It's good. I use that because, again, I'm on steroids, need to survive. ZMA is really good for muscle relaxation. I take this at nighttime so I don't have cramps. Works every time, especially after a leg day. Usually after leg days I have shit fucking cramps, so I take the ZMA and I can sleep through the night with that, honestly. And then lastly, we've got whey isolate. Got a ton of these. I take about 4 scoops a day, so these are 44 servings, so each one of these only lasts me about 11 to 15 days. Depends on how consistent I am with the 4 scoops. And yeah, this costs a lot, but not as much as you'd think. It's probably around $700 for everything. And I still have 4 more whey isolates coming, and then digestive enzymes, which help me digest all my food properly. So yeah, that is all the supplements I've got. Check out the TikTok and the Instagram, as I also posted like smaller videos of that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.